Oh, wrong button. I'm a dork. All right. Hey, it is Monday. Have we pointed that out a couple of times yet? All right. So what we were doing is we are playing with the redirect feature of ending one live and redirecting to another one, and it's a new feature that we have access to. It worked for the man behind the curtain, but we don't know if it worked for anybody else. So, if that is how you got here, please let us know. Yes. Technology hates me on Mondays. Ah, that is true. Did it switch for you guys, or was there any obvious, or was it just seamless? We're curious. I'm actually very curious about that. Yeah. Oh, good grief. Okay, y'all. I am sorry for anybody wearing earphone or headphones, but I got... Oh, yeah. I am dying. I am getting very warm. I found some business cards that I thought I'd lost. Yay! Phone closed YouTube for update. That was well timed then. Oh, good grief. It is very, very, very warm in here, and that is very, very disconcerting because it's 75 degrees outside according to my digital frame. And I think my clock says it's 82 inside. So that explains why I'm warm. You're warmer. Yeah, you're always at almost 90 degrees. Yeah, his thermometer says 87. Or his thermometer. What? I did not say the right one. Okay. My brain is mushy. Alright. So, let's see. I'm going to lean back because sitting forward is slightly uncomfortable. Let's see. We will be taking the last 2 weeks of September off from our daily live streams. That sounds... Uh-oh. I'm going to say that sounds cool, but I am waiting for the punchline. We're taking the last 2 weeks of September off with our daily live streams. We will continue doing the Wednesday or the Thursday podcast, Friday night guided meditation, Saturday night Bitchin Witch, and probably Coffee and Cues on Sunday. But we are going to be revamping a lot of things. I don't know if he has plans to revamp the frames and the graphics on my live streams. Ah, that is awesome then, John. I am so excited. That would be so cool. Oh, you dreamed it. That would actually be really, really, really cool though, wouldn't it? See, the Spiritual Practitioners Association isn't exactly secret, but hey. Let's see what else. We are going to be revamping where the graphics are on the daily lives. We are going to, I am going to be introducing my own special flow, yoga flow. The name to that will be announced at the end of the month. Let's see what else. Oh, God, no. And that is why I'm saying, please, please, please hop over. When I get the link out, I've got to get you guys signed up for the mailing list. I don't know, John. I think we have somebody in Canada, but I will talk to my friend who is actually the sitting president at the moment. She is the lead person on the board. So I will find out, and if not, I will put your name in the basket to be vetted. That's the word. My brain just... Oh, dear Lord, Andrea, I am so sorry. Oh, and also, my friend who is the head of SPA, she is also my astrologer friend, so I will keep pushing her stuff there, too. She knows her shit. Let's see what else. I'm going to be revamping the Patreon and Buy Me a Coffee tiers. Because I'm going to be adding in some of my personal coaching on some of those tiers. Hello, Kashu. So let's see what else. I have so much coming up with the beginning of October. There's going to be a lot of stuff coming. I'm going to be busy as fuck. And we are going to start putting a definitive end time on our they are after show stuff. Whoosh. Because this stuff, thank you. This stuff that is coming up is going to require a lot out of me. I know you just read all of that to me and I appreciate it, but now I need to... There it is. I've got it here. So, Andrea, the skunk thing. Go for it. Man behind the curtains is going to paste something in, and I am going to look and see what else I find. Because of the fact dreams fascinate me, I have a couple of dream apps. So, Kashu, my current favorite series is Shauna the Mom. I gotta see if she's updated much lately. But I like Shauna the Mom, Lo Whaley, oh god, I know I have others that I'm following, but my brain just glitched. But those are the two. I want to say her name is KP Stratman. And she's not necessarily web series, but she's got some fun. She discusses how to exist in a healthy relationship after some toxic relationships. Lucifer is amazing. I love that show. Okay. Andrea. To smell a skunk or to dream that the skunk is spraying indicates fear. Someone in your waking life may be threatened by you, especially if you are being sprayed by the skunk. Alternatively, the dream means that it is time to confront your repressed anger. Yeah. That's a good question. The man behind the curtain says, who pissed you off? Or, who are you afraid you have pissed off? I can see that. I honestly... My second and third languages that I used to speak have since disappeared because I stopped using them for about 30 years. So I have to stick to things that are either in English or very well subtitled, which is kind of a bummer. Alright, and I just need the email. Okay, ta-da. Alright, so, whoopsie. But yes, I love... Yeah. So that's why, I swear that is why the freaking, tarot cards keep popping up telling me, you are worrying too much, chill the fluff out. To which I go, no, not possible. There you go, Andrea. Ooh. Progress has been made on episode number 1 of Witchy 101, my introduction episode. So there's hope that it's going to actually get out soon. Although we did discover that I had AI write my script before I told AI how fast I read. So the script that was supposed to be a 20-minute script is less than 10. I went through it in less than 10, and that was with stretching it with some of the B-roll clips that we have. So yeah, where it's the introductory episode, it's not a bad thing, but I am going to be expanding the other scripts by a long shot. And then I'm also going to work up a short form version of the same thing. I already have the scripts written for it. Plus this new thing that's coming that I am so excited about. Oh my God, it is going to be amazing. It's going to be a lot of hard work for me, but it's going to be amazing. I am going to start, hopefully, actually it'll start at the beginning of next month because everything is. I am going to be sharing an audio yoga flow on the Patreon. I have not decided what tiers I'm throwing that out at yet, but it will be there. There will be some new guided meditations that will be Patreon and Buy Me a Coffee only. We are already getting content that is Substack exclusive, Patreon exclusive. I am starting to share the day's holidays on Patreon and Substack as well as my socials. So yeah, we've got some work coming up, y'all. And I could not be happier because I feel like I've been sitting here spinning my wheels trying to figure out what to do. That would be awesome, John. They would. People would be in tears both from the bad puns and laughing that hard. I also decided last night, and this is going to take a bit of work for me to figure out how to do it, but I want to do a Tarot 101. I don't know why I'm calling them, college course-like names, but hey, it works for me. And that's true. As he points out, everybody understands that a 101 course is a basic introductory course. Also, it is. Am I yelling into the mic? Okay. Let's see. If you are a... Momentarily, yes. Also, if you are an established witchling and you would like to join us on the Discord server, please let us know. We will probably drop an invite link in the chat, and I am adding one to the link tree. And the man behind the curtain has the wonderful idea. Let's play you a clip of the intro episode. It's a rough draft. So... correction. It is a rough draft of the introduction to the introduction. So, let's see what he has. Oh, and I was mentioning the... Never mind. Sorry, y'all. Whoop. Sorry. Had to deal with something right quick in the hallway. Alright, so let's see. Isn't it nice? And I have to laugh. I am not a southpaw. But everything you saw me light, I had to do with my left hand because, yeah, my right hand was getting in the way. I am so excited for you guys to see this. It is going to be amazing. I'm so excited. Oh, thank you. My handwriting today is a mixture of cursive and what we called Ricky writing in boot camp. Ricky writing is all caps because it's easiest to read. And yeah, I bless learning Ricky writing because now all of my handwriting is legible. Let's see what else. Let's see what else am I thinking and doing. Discord. Discord. We have the the witch school channel on my Discord. And that is getting a whole bunch of spells thrown into it, infographics, all sorts of stuff. So if you want to learn, let us know and we will make sure that you get into the Discord because that's where we spend most of our day. Yep. Computers are the best thing that ever happened in the medical field, I swear. Especially with a fax machine or an email. That's true. As the man behind the curtain says, yes, now we can understand what they're writing. So now they've gone to writing things that we have no idea what it means. You know, acronyms that only mean something if you know what the fluff they're talking about. Yeah. I cannot believe that my parents, when I was in boot camp, getting towards the end of boot camp, your boot camp graduation is called Pass in Review. PIR, right? I had been writing letters to my parents, and I think the first time I wrote it in a letter, I wrote Pass in Review, and then the next time I referred to it, I said PIR. And it took my parents like 3 weeks to figure out what I was talking about, and I'm like, seriously? That one should have been obvious. Hey, Mimi. And every time I say her name, I think of Mimi from Rent, and it's amazing. Oh, check this out. This will be new graphics for next season. We have been having so much fun being creative and everything. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's see what else. I'm trying to figure out getting some more IRL off, non-digital stuff set up and done. But, who the hell knows? Mimi, it's okay. We don't mind. You're here. And honestly, if you needed to take a break or you were busy, we're good. Haha. Oops. And somebody says he forgot to put the link to the new video, the new live in Discord. Oops. It's Monday. That is my excuse for everything. It is Monday. And this is the first time that we have done the redirect. So, hey, not doing too bad. Let's see. I am very fidgety today, I see. I don't know where the thingamajigger is. Let's see what else. We have so much shit that we are got coming at us. Would that be the type of ants that are living in the ritual circle? I haven't seen Jungle to Jungle, but Mimi is one of the characters in Rent, and she's really awesome. Actually, she's kind of my favorite character. But, oh god, I'm just... my brain... Oh, let's see. Ooh. Educator's Fund. Okay. What else? I so badly want to bitch and complain and just grumble. I have seen a lot of videos in Discord right now trying to remember who the fluff sent what. Is a good question. Alright. Thank you, darling. Ba. Bonk. Oh, no, I hadn't watched that one yet. I figured it was a husky being dramatic. And, yeah. Yep, I see. Yep, it's probably... It's in staff. So, hold on. Oh, dear Lord. That is very much a husky being dramatic. Yep. Husky singing the song of their people. I love it. Yep. Oh, dear. Oh, God. That would be the people that... That would be the people that are, you know, having the animal control called on them because, they left their dog out in the snow overnight. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. He is very much enjoying the video. He is just dying of laughter over this. It's great. We have to be careful with videos like this because somebody will hear them and decide to join in and sing along. I found a video the other day. Yeah, or climb up in a lap. Or climb up in laps freaking out because there's another dog. I found a video of a groomer. I found a video of a groomer who was grooming a Malamute, I think. Might have been a husky. Who... This dog had not been groomed in over a year because he was reactive. And so they called this groomer and she's like, I'll try, see what I can do. And she pulled an entire second dog out of him. There were like 5 pounds of fur. Yeah, a little over 3 pounds of fur, but it was a big ass black trash bag. And most of us know the big black trash bags, you know, the lawn bags are a whole lot bigger than a kitchen trash. Yeah, she had a full one of those. It was. And it just... And the dog actually, for the most part, cooperated and didn't sing the song of his people at her. So, hey. Oh, that's right. No, he did shriek the whole time, but he didn't try to bite her until she went to touch his tail. And she said at that point she was pretty sure that the dog had been raked without proper care first. Because if you just try to brush the shit out of a dog and not be gentle about it, and that fur is tangled, you're going to do the same thing to the dog that you do to a kid who screams when you try to brush their hair. Dude, why didn't I put that one together sooner? Because I was that kid. Yes, girl with dogs. She is so cool. That I was that kid? Or that you need to treat a dog who hasn't been groomed recently like a child who needs a haircut? Or hairbrushed? Brain! Alright. Yeah, Amy is inbound. Yay! So happy. Let's see, what else? I really need to rake. Tooker is here soon. Thank God he's not in here to hear that. Rake. Yay, Amy. I was too, Mimi. I remember holding my hair this way as the incubator was ripping the brush through it. It would tangle so bad that we got to the point we referred to it as ripping my brains out because that's what it felt like she was doing, ripping the brains out through the scalp. Another time, I do not remember why the hell she was blowing my hair dry. But I was in the 5th grade. She was blowing my hair dry. And my teacher called. So she's on the phone with my teacher and using the blow dryer on my hair. And she held it in one spot a little too close to my head for just a little bit too long. And my teacher heard me scream, ow. Because it hurt. She fucking burnt my head. And she asked my mom what was up. And she's like, oh, she's just being whiny. I got the blow dryer a little close. And I'm like, There's fucking smoke coming out of my hair right now, bitch. So my teacher asked me the next day, and I'm like, yeah, I told her the whole story. And she's like, oh, I'm sorry. But yet, CPS was never called. And that was just one of the one of the most minor things she did to me. The reason these exist, if I do not braid my hair to go to sleep, I end up with my hair in knots, and it takes me an hour to brush it. Not to mention the fact that I just most of the time do not have the spoons to brush my hair every stinking day if it's got a whole lot of tangles to it. So, okay, see you in a bit, darling. You're only an hour later than you thought, so hey, we're doing pretty good. That is so cool looking. Too bad I'm out of coffee now. We're going to the vitamin water. Vitamin water is good. But I can only drink, I think, this flavor. Oh, check that one out. Linktree. Booyah. Oh, the QR code that flashes up when we are not, when we're taking break, is the Linktree. Yay! Hair today, gone tomorrow. Yep. Actually, what Amy and I are doing is hair today, so... I think I'm going to trim the ends off of we're going to trim my hair. And then, I don't know what else we're going to do. I believe we're turning Amy purple. Amy's going to be a grape. Oompa. Shut up, Di. Let's see, what else? I wish more of y'all were here in this area, because I really, really, really want to get a party to go to Stalker Farms for the haunt. Aren't they? And he made all of these. These are all out of his mind. He sat down with Canva and designed all of them. And here's the kicker. He will have been doing this with Canva for a year next month. Beginning to middle of next month. So this is all from not even a year's worth. The video... Oh, he says he started using the Canva in like December or such. And then if you have watched any of the shorts or any of the other videos that we are not live, you're seeing his editing, and we have people who are looking at what he has done and going, there is no way he's been doing this for less than a year. I am so proud of him. Please don't what? What am I doing? You knew. Hey, cat. Amy will be back in chat soon. She is headed my way. The man behind the curtain, because he is doing stuff with Canva and the video editing after less than a year of practice, that professionals who have been at it for years are saying does not look like beginner work. That is professional level work. I'm so fucking proud of him. He hates it. He hates that I brag about him because he feels like he's not doing anything super special. Yes. But he just, when he started doing my producing and my editing and all of that, I had less than 35 subscribers. We are now up to over 1,250 subscribers. I'm going to look real quick and it'll tell me exactly how many. 1,256. So he has gained me over 1,200 subscribers with his editing. I have no words to express how proud of him I am, how grateful I am, and just how thrilled I am that this is all going as well as it is. Thank you, Will. So, it's just, I love it. And then I hate the fact that I'm going to end up dumping more work on him because what we're doing already is kind of pushing burnout. So I'm trying to figure out how to Oh, how to train someone to, be his assistant and take some of the workload and some of the, stress off of his plate. But you know what? We'll figure that out as we get there, right? Right. Let's see, what else are we doing? Sorry. Yet again, even though I'm pretty sure everybody in here is well aware of what I'm doing when I look over that way and giggle, I have a digital frame that sits on top of the box for my PC, and I glanced over. I know, I glanced over, and it's our brother-in-law and Took, and it's such a sweet thing. And my adopted daughters both have the code to be able to add pictures to the frame. And so I will occasionally glance over and go, oh, it's one of the grands that I hadn't seen before. But yes, so much fun. Isn't he doing an amazing job? I love this man. And I have to say, he may agree with me, he may disagree. I am willing to bet that this job, because let's face it, this is an unpaid job, is so much more fun and more rewarding than fixing slot machines. It just takes more of our money instead of other people's. He really is. He's a freaking genius. And we have not confirmed that he's ADHD, but the man is ADHD as hell, because I catch him and I get so frustrated with him because I do the same thing. Someone will be talking, and he will just talk right over them. I honestly, at times, I think he doesn't realize someone else is talking because the thoughts in his head are too loud. So, yeah. My adopted sister
You get the
did
tism,
those
man.
for a
You
while,
get
but
the
yeah.
tism, man. You get the tism.
We all have the tism. But let me tell you what. After spending 20 years married to someone who fixes slot machines, I know how the damn things work, and I almost never play them, but if I'm at a casino and want to waste money, I will play a slot machine. He fixes electronics. When is our... October 19th. October 19th. A little dead to be doing that now. I like the way you put that. Sorry. Homemade jelly and eggs from... Ooh, I used to make apple jelly. But as he says, if it has a power cord, he repaired it. So, sweetheart, we were going to acknowledge it when we streamed that day because I believe it's a weekday. So, no, it's a yeah. Then you got a poultry pay for it. Let's see, what else? My brain was going somewhere. Yeah, I know. Uh-huh. John and his humor, I love it. Oh. So I have a conundrum, my friends. I have a birthday coming up this week. It is, I think, oh God, 16 or 17. I think turning 16, so technically still a minor. And I'm debating if I want to use name for this birthday or just acknowledge their relationship to me. So that's something else that I'm kind of tossing around in my head. And please, everyone, part of the reason my brain is glitchier than usual is this is a shitty week for me. Wednesday is an anniversary that I am trying to forget. I actually have managed to make it through the day at least 3 times in the last 5 years. And I'm hoping I can get there this year. But I am noticing some of the subconscious things trickling in. I don't know if I'm having the nightmares, but thank you, Kat. Hey, Jake. Homework is good. Do the homework. Keep grades up. Grades are important. So says the woman who had to take correspondence courses to pass classes to graduate high school. Yeah, that was fun. Although it was really fun. One of the things that I did in that stupid correspondence course, mind you, the correspondence course was based out of California, and I was in Oregon. And one of the problems in one of them that I had to take was so-and-so lives in an apartment and is charged X amount pet deposit per each pet, and the rent does this and that. And I'm like, but that's not legal. Because at the time, my parents managed the apartment complex we lived in, and I helped my incubator pretty constantly. The only thing I did not do was I did not handle money, and I did not sign rental agreements. Everything else I was perfectly capable of doing. I went to a bunch of the trainings with them because, well, they couldn't leave me home because of my PTSD. So I knew landlord-tenant law and the ADA like the back of my hand, and I'm sitting there reading this paper going, but it's not legal to do that. And I got so stuck on the fact that it was not legal to charge them extra for whatever that I couldn't actually do the problem. And she laughed at me so hard. And yeah, it's just, oh, Will, congratulations. That is so awesome. Damn. Although, yeah, you two have been together longer than I was with my second husband. I actually have a regular diploma because of the fact I managed to take that two stupid correspondence courses. No, just the one. Just the one. Because my freaking global history teacher belonged to the same fraternal organization that my dad did. My dad was an officer. And he had a history of not passing officers' children. And he straight up told my parents, doesn't matter what she does, she's not passing this class. She can turn in all of the homework, she can do all of the notes, she can ace all of the tests. She is not passing this class. And I didn't. My mother tried so hard to get me out of that class. It was one of the few good things she did. I am so sorry, Mimi. My condolences for losing the people and Kitty. It was very fucked up. Yup. He was awful. We think it's 20 years here in the States, but yeah, that joke goes around quite often, John. Yeah, how I survived my childhood up until my Navy discharge, how I survived that 18 and a half years, I do not know, to be honest. I will admit things did calm down greatly after I married my second husband and got out from under the incubator's roof. He was not a whole lot better, but I, at least at that point, was mostly in charge of my own life when he let me be. So, my grandparents, let's see, their 50th was when, their 50th was 32 years ago because Amy was baptized as a newborn during that weekend. And then, grandmother passed away 19 years ago. Grandfather passed away 26 years ago. So I'd have to do the math to find out how long they were married when grandfather passed away. Wait, I was 21, so just shy of 60 if I'm doing the math correctly. I love it. Oh, that totally sounds like my grandparents. I do not know who performed my grandparents' wedding. I do know where it was. Primarily because, well, the man wrote a book and wrote about his being my grandfather's best man, and his wife was my grandmother's matron of honor. They were married in the late Admiral Richard O'Kane's backyard during World War II. Richard O'Kane was my mother's godfather, according to family lore. And yeah, pretty cool. My grandfather was an officer in the Navy. God, that seems like it was so long ago. But I'm glad they're both gone today because of what the politics in this country are like, and I'm not going to go there other than to say I picked up their torch. What kind of Dr. Pepper do I like? My favorite at the moment is definitely the cream soda Dr. Pepper. The blackberry Dr. Pepper is also good. So is the cherry. I do not like, oh God, there's one out there that I did not like and I can't remember what it was. But I do still occasionally drink regular Dr. Pepper. Hey, Fox. Oh, man, Will, that's awesome. Hit us, Andrea. Oh. Oh, God, me and algebra, nope. That would be the man behind the curtains forte there. Let's see, what would you expect to see in a tarot journal? What kind of tarot journal, John? Are you talking one where you're recording your own readings or what? Because I have a tarot journal that I record my readings in. And unfortunately, it is sitting out in the room with the man behind the curtain, and I do not know easily how to tell him how to acquire it. Okay, so recording readings. Let me, purple journal that's my tarot reading journal. I think it's in the top of the, clear plastic tote in the big tote. Okay, so what this one has is at the top, it has a line for the date, a line for who the reader is, and then there are 3 squares because it's based on a past, present, future reading that you could throw the cards into. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit the mic. There's a small circle up in the upper right-hand corner where you could log the emotions of both the reader and the querent, both before and after the reading. And then there are lines where you can write down your interpretation of each of the cards. And I think there's another set of lines, but I cannot remember off the top of my head. And the fact that I can envision that the way I just did scares me. Wow, because I could very clearly see the book. So I like it. I think frogs are a symbol of healing as well, which is even better. Da 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 da. Shrimp running on treadmills. Okay, so we watched John Oliver last night, and it was great. They're apparently Fox News brings up this study that some college did. Can't remember if it was a professor or a student, but they were seeing how fast a shrimp can run on a treadmill. And supposedly millions and millions of dollars were spent on this study. Hey, Aaron. Millions and millions of dollars were spent on this study. And that's what Fox keeps telling everybody. And the guy who actually did it is like, well, the treadmill cost less than $50 and I paid for that out of pocket. And the reason he was doing this was not just to see how fast the shrimp could run, but to see how it processed stuff. Effectively, it was to determine how much pollutant could get into the ocean or could be cleansed from the ocean by the shrimp and that. Yeah. Oh, and that sounds entertaining. Yeah, it was great. Hey, look at that. Date, time, what deck you used, the reader's name, the querent's name, the question, the 3 cards, space for the interpretation, and the emotion wheel. So, hey. Damn, I'm good. And I picked it up off of Amazon, and that's the front cover of it. I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't have the back cover or the pages. Definitely a worthwhile acquisition. Yes, how is Erin doing today? Yes. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. We are going to be stopping. This Friday will be our last daily divination and self-care until the beginning of October. I'm reminding everyone again, since Erin just popped in too. Go ahead and type your question, Jake, and I'll get to you in a second. Anyway. Oh, God, a prawn Murray. So, this Friday. Okay, hold on. What are you asking, babe? Oh, the weeklies. Yes, those we will continue. All right. So. Yeah, we probably should. All right, so. Current plan of attack. Current plan of attack. This Friday will be the last of our daily live streams for the next 2 weeks. Next week, we will do Thursday podcast, Friday night guided meditation, Saturday Bitchin Witch, but there will not be Sunday coffee and cues because from Sunday until the 1st of October, let me confirm. So this Friday, then we have that week. Yes. So, our last live stream that will be regularly scheduled will be the 27th. No. Okay. We will be taking a break so that we can reset. Okay. Okay. Jake, they're both friends with you. They have similar interests. And no, I think actually introducing them might be a good thing. No, I think it might be a good thing. And, one of 3 things can happen here. Either they're going to hate each other on sight, and you're never going to have to worry about it again. Or they're going to absolutely love each other, and you're going to get to all 3 of you hang out, or you're going to introduce the 2 of them, and you're never going to see either of them again. Those are the 3 options. I'm voting for number 2. He has a point. Ask them. As the man behind the curtain says, a very good option is, hey, go to the one that you've talked to and say, or that you haven't, and say, hey, I have another friend who is Therian, but hiding out in Narnia, and I was wondering if maybe you guys would like to meet each other. So it could help. Yeah, I think there's something in the air so badly right now. One of my children was far grumpier yesterday than typical. The man behind the curtain and I have both been on edge and more easily sniping at each other. Yeah, there's just something going on. I am glad that your energy is coming back, John. That is just wonderful news. We're starting to drag a little bit, but again, I suspect that could also be the fact that We're starting to get burned out again, which is why we need to take a break before we reset and come back for next season. So we are going to we are likely going to go completely dark starting the 21st of September, take an entire 10 days to get everything reset and fixed up and prettified for the beginning of our next season, which will start, oddly enough, on a Wednesday. Because October 1st is a Wednesday. And I want to start talking more about some of the things. I want to start bringing in some other things, such as the Wheel of the Year, and talking about how Samhain is the new year for us, and just other witchy shit like that. But we're gonna keep doing the same stuff that we're doing here. But we will have a definite end time of basically 3:30 to give me time to take care of the dogs, feed the humans, and get some of the other content that I need to do done. Because as much as I love talking to you guys and doing the live streams and everything, I really should start creating more evergreen content. So that's where I'm going to start focusing a little more these days. I am also, I've got some other projects coming that I need to flesh out some more, but yes. Huh. That's the other thing. I'm going to make my first simmer pot. I have tried to make one before and it kind of worked, but someone else in the house didn't know what it was or knew exactly what it was and deliberately destroyed it. I don't know, but yeah. Oh, darling. Oh no. That so sucks, Aaron. Oh, sounds like my luck right now. No, you're going to be a grape-smelling amethyst. Trust me. I know that shit. Which reminds me, Amy's probably almost here if she's not here. Yeah, at quarter after it said, oh, about 10 minutes. Amy's gonna be here in about 10. Yay. Oh, dear Lord. Woman, we need to catch up. Let's see, what else have we been doing? What else have we got coming down the pike? What? Oh, no. Go fix it. His contact decided to curl up in his eye. Oh, that is so not fun. Let's see. We're making a simmer pot. I'm going to be putting that together on who's it, what's it, on camera. Ooh. Save some of it and buy one more deck. Oh, hell, Aaron, I may FaceTime you, well, not FaceTime, but video chat with you while Amy and I are doing her hair. Which reminds me... Wait a minute. Spawn already left for work, huh? Well, Scheisenhosen. Let's see what else. We've got so much, and I want to tell you guys about it, but I don't want to spoil the surprise. Ooh, that would be awesome too, John. I have a deck that I want. I want it so bad. It is by one of my... Well, I have a bunch of this artist's decks. It's the woman behind the Cozy Witch deck. And the name of it is, what is it? The Chubby Witch's Night Out. It's an oracle deck. And I so very much want that. Have a good day, Fox. Oh, Bogo is good. Bogo is awesome. I keep using the Bogo on my soda because the grocery store I buy my soda from, what the fuck did I just say? Buy my soda from, typically on my particular soda is buy two, get two. So I can get 2 cases of the cream soda and either 2 6-packs of bottles because I like the bottles, or 2 half racks of the blackberry. So, hey, we have actually managed to get rid of most of the trolls. I think we had one in earlier, but that's okay. Man, I like it. First in, first out? Yup. Having worked in retail and things like, I did Mary Kay for a long time. Let's not talk about that, but Mary Kay is very much a FIFO type of thing. Because, well, did you know that cosmetics can expire? I did not. I still use them far longer than they're supposed to be, but hey! Oh, now I'm getting chilly. So you know what we're going to do? We are going to turn the temp up. I don't know that particular acronym. There we go. It's a fuzzy butt. You want to come say hi, kitty, 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 cat, cat? Nope. Someone else's problem. Yes. Do what?
Do we have stuff?
4. No, I never acquired any. Fuck. No! The stuff I got for her was the hydrogen peroxide soak it overnight shit. I did not manage to acquire any more. I was going to pick some more up for his birthday. And she never came. Okay. Hold on.
I don't have a case. I don't have anything.
I have cases. I just don't have stuff. Give me a second. Oh, fun, fun, fun. We have a wonderful moment here. We don't have contact solution, and he needs contact solution. Fuck. The Sadie Moyle sounds familiar. Yep, Mimi, I know that. Nice. Yes, ID10T errors are very much a thing. As is issue between computer and keyboard or user. Either way, you know, you're saying, yeah, you're the dumbass. Yep. Problem exists between computer and keyboard. That's what I thought. Yes. Yep. Yep. Get out, fuzzy butt. I'm making myself dizzy just turning my head. Damn, we're having fun. Alright, so, what else? It is chair and keyboard. Thank you. I always think the C is computer. It is chair and keyboard. Yeah. Having worked in IT, you know my favorite job I've ever had, speaking of working in IT, this was IT adjacent. I was customer service for Sprint Wireless. Just as 3G was rolling out. Or, yeah, 4G was rolling out. And, oh my god. The number of pissed off calls we got because people's phones would not work. And they refused to understand that service was down in their entire area for everyone on the network because they were upgrading the towers. So, yeah, they really are. But honestly, it was my favorite job because when I wasn't dealing with customers who were screaming at me and refusing to understand what the problem was, um, I had some really awesome customers, and I really enjoyed being able to help people figure out what was wrong. I got in trouble once, though. This college student called and got me and said, I need to activate the web hotspot for my phone, because this was back before it was just included with everything. Because, I have to do homework, but the power is down here, and so, I need internet. And I'm like, oh, damn. Okay, so we got it set up. 5 minutes later, they called back, again got me. I know you're in my driveway, aren't you? Got me again and told me, yeah, I need to turn it off because as soon as I turned it on and went to log into my computer, the power came back. And I started laughing. I'm like, oh my God, that is so something that would happen to me. But apparently I got in trouble for laughing at them because, well, the customer could have thought you were laughing at them. And I'm like, I'm laughing at the situation because of the irony. I still got a slap on the wrist for it, though. Well then, come on in. Huh? Yes, I'm going to wrap up. All right. So, Amy is here. We have been here for an hour and a half, so I love you guys to bits. What don't you get, Aaron? I'll tell you later. We're good. My brain. We'll catch up eventually. In boot camp, we would be standing outside in formation, and I would just be singing to myself, "We gotta get out of this place, if it's the last thing we ever do." And she's here. Whoops. Just tripped over the cat. All right, y'all. I will see you all soon. Love you to bits. Have a wonderful rest of your night. We have an Amy hand. See y'all later. All right. I'm going to go there. Oh, wait, no. I'll let him do it. Cat says hi, I love you. Okay. Sorry, Jen.